gone on behind the scenes here at the My Energy Stadium. All the volunteers digging in. Grimsby looking to be patient. And number 5, Chris Paul, the trialist. Oh, well done by Bates and looks to put the defender under pressure there, but quickly got back and picked up by Waterfall. Comes out to Hewitt. Clifton asking for it, but Hewitt comes wide to Starbuck. A bit of play by Grimsby. Clifton to drive forward. Grimsby passing it around well.
Keeping possession nicely there, Grimsby, good to see.
Yeah, and Clee do nick it off, and they're trying to increase the tempo going forward, and Kane gets over the halfway line. Drives it forward, looking for Hannah. Grimsby start again, playing it across the back line. Do think Clee needs to push another player up there to help Ross Hannah and maybe close Grimsby down on that back line. They can play it a bit quicker. But Clifton looks wide, cut out by Kane. Kane picks it up and did well there because ball was spinning around, and he finds Jaffa into Fletty. Fletty looks back to Low driving forward. Finds trying to find a feet, and Dicko looks nicked off him by Clifton. Clifton looks to get his shot off, and a deflection goes for a Grimsby corner.
Yeah, I think if I was Watson, I'd be screaming for the guys to be getting further forward, get support around him, and start putting a little bit more pressure on Grimsby. You can see what you're doing, but when you're 2-0 down, you have to make a decision, and at some point they're going to have to lose the extra man in midfield and maybe push somebody else up front. Maybe Vans, or maybe squeeze it two wide men on and go 4-3-3 as opposed to 4-5-1.
Yeah. Corner comes in and bouncing around, and it's in. Nicked in by, is it Water? Can't quite see there. So have another look at that, showing it was Waterfall, or it was all very quickly. And Pollock, I think it's Pollock. Yeah, I think Pollock got the last touch there. Quick to get a pass onto a loose ball there.
Yeah, they look a bit more forward. He's ready well, and he's a nice goal in pre-season. Fair play to him.
So again, would you looking as an ex-manager, would you say that's sloppy defending by Clee, or quick thinking?
Yeah, you're disappointed if you're Clee, and then you're happy if you're Town, aren't you? I think that's how it goes. As a defender, you'd be very annoyed, and as a attacker, you're saying, well done, you've read it well. But no, from there, I think Clee should be clearing the lines a lot better than that. And I think he's put it in the middle of the goal in the 6-yard box.
Clee got the option as well of Reeves Bocock from Doncaster, young lad. Got him signed this year. He came in on loan last year, and he looks a decent little prospect. So
yeah, I think he came on for 15 minutes. I was down last year and I had a look, and I was speaking to Dave Mann last night, and he was saying very quick. Whether you'd think to look to put him on while you're against the wind as opposed to when you have got the wind, when you can use the pace better, I'm not so sure. But it'd be good to see.
That's long throw by Kane. Found Hannah, but Hannah can't find the blue and black stripe shirt, and it's picked up by Max Wright. And Fletty tried to get away, and Williams seemed to dive in there and force Flett to jump out of the way and lose control. It's gone for a throw in. It's all the way back to Waterfall, and he plays it across. It's cleared away by John Boy, and Hannah lone striker up there. He's really battling against it. Two experienced, experienced but very good players in Waterfall and Pollock there. It's going to be so difficult for him to get anything from them. Good challenge there by Dickinson. Dickinson into Hannah. Hannah turns away, but cheeky free kick there, given away by Clifton. A professional one there. I'm sure that would have been a yellow card in a
for sure.
A normal game. It's
turned him well there. Dicko's done great. Won the ball in midfield, broke it up, got it into Ross's feet. He's turned him really well. Clifton's done what I think anybody would do.
Yeah, I think his teammates would be pleased with that one. They take one for the team. She played short, out wide to Bateson. Bateson cuts in on his left foot, whips the ball in, and great save by McEwen. First bit of enterprise by Cleve Phillips there. It comes from Curtis Bateson.
Great feat. Very good one-on-one Curtis. He gets in, stands his man up, pulls it inside, and it's a great strike on his wrong foot.
Good save by McEwen there, yeah. First test for McEwen there, and he stood up well. The ball comes in from the corner. Timmy Lowe tips it on, and it's cleared by the defenders. Timmy looking for another one, and it's another corner for Cleve Phillips. McEwen's not happy with that. Thought it was a town goal kick. I thought it was myself. I thought it'd come off Timmy, but
I think there was appealing for the free kick on Pollock from what I could see.
There's another corner to come in from John Boy at the King George Stadium end. Gone short. And it's Topless. Topless looks to whip it in, but off the defender and only out for a Cleve throw in, which Topless will take. If you're a defender, you're not happy with that, are you?
You want it coming in, don't you?
Yeah, you've gone all the way up there and the ball won't even come in. You're not happy, Bunny. But Fleck picks it up, gives it away though, and got a good challenge by Kane. He had to do that, had to win that, and it falls for Fleck, who finds Topless. Conor Marshall looks to find Hannah. Hannah out wide to Bateson. Bateson looks to wait for Hannah. Oh, just too much for Hannah to get in, and Waterfall comes across and tigers up for Grimsby. Lead 3-0. Williams, Green and Pollock scorers. It's out for a goal kick for Theo to take. 10 minutes to go. Marcus, what you made of the first half?
I think it's been good. I think Claire played some decent stuff at times. I think Grimsby played some good stuff at times. The wind's played a big part. It'll be interesting the second half of Theo's kick. We're just kicking miles against the wind, so the second half will be putting it right the way down. But I'd like to see Cleve maybe go 4-4-2 or 4-3-3 and get out of Grimsby. Don't think they've got a lot to lose. I think if you watch Hannah, you're playing 45 minutes, well, you'd be pretty disappointed with the guys in around you.
Yeah, I didn't expect a bit more support maybe from Alex Fleck getting a bit further forward. That was really difficult for him. Obviously, wind against you, you don't want to get caught out behind. So it is difficult for them, but Cleve Doots managed to break, and it's John Boy on the far side here. And it's another corner over that far side. It's going to be Bateson to take this. Waits for Jaffa and Timmy Lowe to get forward. I think the ball will come into the middle this time. Gets a chip ball in, and Timmy wins it, but can't direct his header, and it falls out wide, picked up by Jaffa, centre half, looking for a bit of support from Fleck. Fleck takes over, looks to go past his man, just get past it. It's who's to clear for a Grimsby throw in, must have clipped off Fleck's toes. Goes out the ground, but another ball quickly.
It's alright to the second.
That's right, that's a nasty one taken by Max Wright the
Can do if you want.
ribs
I don't know.
from Timmy Lowe. Foot
Women's
up.
power.
Is there any intention there? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or do you think he knew what he was doing?
Well, he's never pulling out, was he? Let's just say that. He might have wanted to leave a little bit on him, but not doing anyhow.
Hopefully a little talking to, yeah, just a talking to for Timmy. Sensible referee. It's a free kick for Grimsby. Good opportunity here to whip a decent ball in. It's Williams to take it. Signal given and whipped into the far side, and some leaning and pushing in there. And good block off there by Dicko there. He just stood his ground and didn't allow the defender who'd gone up there for Grimsby to get any purchase on it, and it sailed over his head and out safely for a goal kick.
Yeah, better defending from Cleethorpes. They tried to keep a high line, keep the town players away from the goal, which they did. Defended it well.
Cleared by Thea. Looking for Hannah, but Pollock, yeah, all over Ross Hannah. Free kick given. Grimsby won't let Clee take it quickly and stand in front of it. It's a little chip ball out wide by Flett to her. Mason cuts in on the 18. Goes past, but can't keep it under control. And it's laid back to McEwen and clears long quickly. Looking for
Nice.
lone striker up front. Easily dealt with by Lowe. Picks up ball up for Theo and rolls it back to him. Be careful, he's bobbled in there a little bit. That's all Theo could do really under pressure from Matt Green.
Can you go in my bag? It's the super dry one in the
Backwards
bag.
and start again from the back.
So I use them.
Walk full. Comes out wide. Clifton to Hewitt.
I can't anyway.
Hewitt cuts back inside, looks for Pollock. Pollock looking for the run over the far side and too strong. Comes out safely for Cleethorpes.
Harry Clifton seems to be the one for Grimsby who wants to get on the ball on the side. Is it Waterfall, is it? Is he the...
Now Waterfall's a defender.
Who's the 10th?
The 10 is Williams, the
he wants to get on the ball, he's a decent player.
Yeah, it could be a good combination there because Clifton he doesn't mind putting a foot in as well, does Harry?
Good engine.
Yeah, and can get a few goals as well from midfield. Was Harry Clifton, local lad, grassroots footballer locally, and worked his way up and worked hard and got himself a good contract at Grimsby, which he's relishing in at the moment.
Well, it's great to see him and Max Wright, both Grimsby boys, doing well. Gives the fans something to cling to, isn't it?
Goes down quickly, Hewitt by John Boyle. Grimsby play it across the back line. Nicked out by Bateson. Bateson gets it back. Looks inside for Flett. Flett goes back out wide to Dicko. Dicko plays it back to Lynn. Good football from Clay at the minute, but Topo showed too much to the defender on the far side. I'm not quite sure who that is. I can't see from here, but he closed him down real quickly and conceded a throw on the halfway line. Throws it in to Bateson. Bateson back.
I've seen it. I know where it
Conor
is.
Marshall looking down the line, but poor ball by Marshall and cleared easily by Grimsby. And Theo looking to throw it to Jeffer, but sides against it and looks to pick John Boyle. Is John Boyle this side? That's Kane, got further forward. So
Should be good.
With by Hewitt. Out for a throw, quickly taken. Waterfall across to Pollock. Pollock goes wide. It's off his shin there and under pressure from Hannah. Clee got a bit more players, a few more players forward there. And
Yeah, I think they need to, that is for sure. They need to get some lads further forward to get around Ross and give him some support.
Again, conceded another throw, Grimsby. That'll be Topless again, will take it. Kane looks as if he's Kane Windflower just feeling his thigh. Hope it's not nothing serious. And Topless to flat back to Topless, who tries to go inside, but again going to be clear it. Another throw over that far side. Throw long this time, looking for Clee player is robbed off it and quickly cleared by Grimsby defender, but headed back by Michael Jacklin into the path of John Boyd. We can't find Connor Marshall, and Grimsby come away with it on the halfway line. Out wide to Max Wright, inside, punch it forward, but Theo comes to punch it clear. Not sure where. Oh yeah, took a knock on his leg from the Grimsby player, who took a little bit of a knock on his head. A free kick given to Cleethorpes, and Max Wright's going to get a talking to. Again, sensible referee in there. It's a little chit chat. Get too protected for me, kid goalkeepers.
Absolutely.
You used to clatter a few, didn't you, Marcus?
Yeah, if I could get near them, I would do.
And that is the half-time whistle. And the first half summary by Marcus. How do you make that out there, Marcus? 3-0 to Grimsby, but...
Yeah, I think they've both given good account of themselves. I just... Clear made 2 unforced errors. Town have put it away really nicely. We're both trying to play a bit of football. The wins make it slightly difficult for both teams. But it'll be interesting second half to see how Clee go. Whether they push the extra man up with them having the wind and with them being 3-0 down. I'd like to think that they'll have a bit more of a go at the second half.
Yeah, so half time here at the My Energy Stadium. It's Cleethorpes Town 0, Grimsby Town 3. Your goal scorers for Grimsby is Williams, Green and Pollock. And we'll be back for the second half very shortly.
pints it.
So welcome back to the My Energy Stadium for the second half of this pre-season friendly between Cleethorpes Town and Grimsby Town. We'll have to keep a lookout for the changes. I think Cleves made one or two. I think Ross Hannah's been replaced with Scott Vernon. Just having a quick look at the screen there. Can't see any changes for Grimsby at the moment, but certainly Clee have. And I'll update you once I can see who's come on. Reeves Bocock looks to have come on as well. And maybe we are going to go 4-4-2. Two strikers, Scott and Reeves. 14 there has come on, that's Josh Fenny. Good addition to the Clee lineup from Grimsby Borough, Marcus.
Good footballer, very good footballer. When I was here, we had him when he got released from Grimsby. Very good footballer, but he chose to go and play some games with Borough, and from what I can gather, what I've been told, he was the best player at that level. So it was a good signing for Smith.
And just a note there from for Grimsby fans there, number 16, you probably recognise him. He's a young lad coming through the ranks, Jock Curran. He's turning out for Clee this afternoon, agreed by both managers, Ian Holloway and Dave Smith, and he's come on as well, number 16. So few changes for Cleethorpes lineup there, but just trying to work out Grimsby's. It looks very much as was, but Ian Holloway did say he was struggling for numbers fitness wise. He was struggling with, but you know, the new players that's come in from non-league football to get to the level that they need to be at. It's a free kick. And Jock Curran straight over it, stopping his teammates from taking it quickly. It's going to be a long punt from there, Marcus, and again it's Williams over it.
Yeah, if anyone's going to score from there, it'll be him, I think. From what I've watched up to now, he looks a good player.
Williams takes a shot, bounces nastily in front of Richardson, but he does take it and quickly clears his lines, looking for the run of Bateson. Bateson tries to control it, but calmly headed back by a big defender.
Kick, it's a decent kick, that. I think it's landed in the 18-yard box.
It looks like he's number 15, is that Marcus Day, a trialist for Grimsby. Max Wright looking inside, but can only find an Owls player, and Bateson draws the foul off Max Wright. He quickly takes it, looking to find Vernon. Vernon tries to turn, can't find it. Grimsby do look as if they're squeezing up a bit more, Marcus.
Yeah.
Sorry,
yeah,
Clee.
they look like they're getting men around the ball a bit better and get some support.
Look forward into
Fans
the
will be a lot happy with that, I'm sure.
Yeah, there's John Way over the far side, squeezed a little bit further forward than he was first half.
They've still got the three tight in midfield, but look to have the wide guys trying to get further forward. I think the window will probably help.
So it looks like Jock Curran has come on for Liam Dickens in the midfield, and Josh Venny.
He's come on for Connor, hasn't he?
Connor Marshall. Venny straight away is getting himself into the box there, waiting for the ball to come in, but doesn't arrive, and Grimsby win an easy throw-in off John Boy there. Must be difficult for these players, you know, like Jock Curran, who's been training with Grimsby and you know, turning out for Clee to get some minutes in his legs.
Yeah.
The system and everything. Must be difficult for him to get into it.
I'm sure there'll be some chat with his friends out there, trying to get one on over each other.
Curran chasing back Joey Hope. Hope driving forward, got into the 18 box, finds Matt Green, but flicked off his feet and couldn't control it. Goes through to Richardson, who quickly looks for the run of Vains. Vains looks to get on the end of it. He does get on the end of it, and looks like a corner for Cleethorpes. Good clearance by Richardson again, using the wind,
Yeah,
and found Vains in that far corner. Quickly taken, and I think he was trying for goal there.
I think he was. What a wind.
Cheeky one by John Boy. It was John Boy who took it. Quick thinking there, but quickly cleared away by the Grimsby defender. Bateson under pressure, but does lose out. One back by Venny. Venny digs in there and goes all the way back to Richardson, and he looks wide here on this near side, but over the head of Topless and out for a throw in. It's quickly taken, and Max Wright looking to get in it, and Jock Curran eases Max Wright off the ball, and Vains looking to lay back to Jaffa. Jaffa looks wide over the far side, does find John Boy. John Boy whips the ball in, great ball in, but nobody there to get on the end of it, and headed clear finally, but picked up by Flett, who finds Topless, and he whips the ball across, and it's going to be chested back down easily to McEwen. Now the number 5 is Chris Paul, a trialist, looking to get on the ball. That's Pollock, comes out wide to Joey Pope. Goes back to Pollock, who launches it forward, and should be dealt with quickly, but it isn't. Kane lets it bounce, and it's pounced on by Grimsby forward there. Green lays it back, whips the ball across. The header comes in with a free kick given away by Max Wright on Topless.
I've not really got Max Wright in the game, Grimsby, at all, have they?
No, last year he was dominant, really. He sort of dictated the way Grimsby played, and really did play very well, but he's not really had much of a look in this game at the moment. Vains looking to keep the ball forced backwards. Timmy finds Flett. Flett eases Clifton off the ball. 1-2. So it doesn't come off with Bateson and Vains, and Grimsby pick it up right back to the trialist, Chris Paul, who finds Clifton. Again, Grimsby looking to work their way from the back line. Clifton seems to be the engine room in that centre midfield for Grimsby at the moment.
Yeah, he's looked decent today.
Cleethorpes pick it up. Flett dummies and goes past the Chris Paul. He finds Topless, lays it forward. Clee looked dangerous here. Flett on the end, but he's done well. Flett won the ball back. Looking for a penalty there, but clear no from Mark Swift, the referee. I think they just eased Alex off
a
the
pen to me, how to give it.
Oh, bad mistake again by Timmy, and Matt Green's in. Oh, good save, and good save by Theo Richardson, and tidied up his own mistake. Timmy Lowe, dangerous there.
Yeah, I don't know if Timmy's thinking it looks like the pitch is quite dry and it's sticking underneath his feet. But,
Yeah. It drains so well. We watered it this morning, and it just drains so quickly. Needs is good drainage here at the My Energy Stadium. An opportunity missed there by Grimsby to make it 4. And
Grimsby still playing with the one up front. Need to get some press on the ball, which they're not doing.
Clay picked up by Venny. Venny takes over again and looking to work his way out. Wins a throw in just inside Clay's half. Throw to Flet looks to work his magic, but finds Timmy Lowe on the head of Vanes, who tries to guide it down for the run of Jock Curran, but he's cleaned up and laid back to McEwen. McEwen into Chris Paul, the trialist, whips it out wide to Max Wright. Max Wright cutting in and done well there.
Good defending by Claythorpe.
Yeah, Josh Venny defended well there, but it's cleared by Theo Richard and Bateson trying to get on the end of it, but easily taken by McEwen. Hoping it's still McEwen. I think it's still McEwen. Yes, it is. Yeah. Oh, sloppy pass there, and Bateson picks it up for Cleethorpes. Drives forward. Just past his man, gets on the edge and gets his shot off. Oh! And whizzes one just over the top.
Great effort.
Good effort by Curtis Bateson there, Marcus. Sloppy mistake from Grimsby defender.
Yeah, Curtis loves his little mates. He slipped him, took a touch, and it looked to me like he was going in the top corner for a split second.
I think James McEwen wouldn't have known much about it. He was going the opposite way. Grimsby escaped with that one. Still 4-0, sorry 3-0. Would have been a goal and they got one. And they should have had one. And Clay are pressing a little bit higher. Bateson forcing the issue there, and Timmy just lets the ball go out. Bit of a battle there with Timmy and Williams. So back to the keeper, Theo Richardson. Headed clear, picked up by Fleck, so he can't control it, and number 5 goes wide, but sneaked away. Oh, I thought he got away there, Kane, but just a little bit heavy touch.
Read it well.
Jock Curran nicks in there and draws a free kick there. Good work by Jock Curran there. Looks handy little play, does Jock Curran. I think he was on loan at Lincoln United last season. My memory serves me right.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, I remember seeing him actually. He looks so shot up to me.
Yeah, he looks
like he's quite a tall boy.
Fleck goes inside to Bateson. Bateson looking to turn and twist, but lays it back to Curran. Curran back to Bateson. Good work by Clay. Bateson looking to drive us forward, and he finds Curran in an advanced position, gets the ball back and a shot off by Bateson, and easily dealt with by McEwen. He quickly rolls it out to Joey Hope. Goes past him easily there, Bateson. It's a nothing challenge there, and Curran wins a free kick there. Slid in and Max Wright just caught him. Game just come to a little bit of a standstill there. Well, subs are being made, I think, on the sideline. Can't see what's going on really, but there's 2 players going off there. It looks like Williams is going off and Matt Green is going off. And on comes number 11, Montel Gibson, and
16 and 15.
16 and 15, is it?
Yeah.
16 Ira Jackson, and 15 is Marcus Day, another trialist. Grimsby making the changes there and giving opportunities to the two young lads, Montel Gibson and Ira Jackson, who come in from non-league football, from Folkestone, Invicta and Hales Owen respectively. They know where the back of the net is. Ira Jackson scored 21 times for Folkestone, and Montel Gibson scores 31 in 46, so we certainly know where the goal is, Marcus.
Yeah, it'd be good to see. Good to see them. I mean, it's the first game, so they'll be keen to impress the manager, but it'd be good for us to have a look at them and see if they're going to get town where they need to be next year.
So it's Jaffa playing it inside, but can't be controlled by John Curran, and Grimsby switch it wide over to the right hand side, but it's tidied up by Cameron Farrer, who looks to find John Boy, but Grimsby win it back and look to drive to the byline. But, played it back and inside to Harry Clifton. Clifton to Chris Paul, who comes wide to Max Wright. Looks like Max Wright might have dropped into a more defensive position. Yeah, Max Wright's dropped down back into the left backish, I think, position, and that Marcus Day, the trialist, has gone out wide left for Grimsby. It's too easy for Grimsby there, I think. You know, it's a hard act to take on his a lone striker, Marcus.
Yeah, it's a tough one, especially when you're playing a team that's as good as Grimsby are. You've just got to get support from the boys, and you've got to try and play through the midfield and try and get some balls into Scott to hold it up, so you can get men around him. At the minute, it's just going in too far, and he's just not getting hold of the ball, allowing us to get pushed on.
There's Topless with the throw to Curran. Curran back to Topless, and Lowe eventually clears his lines, looking for the run of Vane. Vane will run all day. Chased it back. Pollock guiding it out, shielding it for. I think Vane's looking for a corner, saying it came off Pollock, but linesman's not having any of it. Apologies for any language you heard there. Obviously, the sound travels with no supporters in the ground.
Sure does, yeah.
That's right, back to Pollock, and he clears his lines. Only to Timmy Lowe. Timmy Lowe out wide to Topless. Topless back to Timmy. Bit 1-2 between the cells. And eventually looked inside, but poor ball. But number 14 there for Cleethorpes. Venny wins the ball back and finds John Boy. John Boy looking to cut inside on his right foot. Oh, looks to find Vanes and just went under his foot, nicked off, I think, by a Grimsby defender. Good work by John Boy.
Yeah, John Boy doing what he does best, getting at them, committing defenders, and he's made a decent ball, but he's just not quite ready to.
Poor corner there, and Grimsby clear it for a throw. Got to do better from there. Bateson beats his man, whips the ball across to the far side, headed back in by Jaffa, I think, but picked up easily by McEwen. Grimsby look to play again from the back line. Go inside to the midfield there, and back it comes. I think the ball is just sticking in the dryness of the pitch a little bit, isn't it? There's an indication there that he's got under his foot there, the defender. Comes in from the throw, and a free kick given with a push. Kane looking to get on the ball, and Fletcher's looking to switch it wide to Cleethorpes right, Grimsby's left, but dealt with and only hooked forward back by Timmy Lowe, and Matty Pollock picks it up. Looks it clear, but can only clear it out for another Cleethorpes throw.
He's looked good today, Pollock. He's not put a foot wrong, has he?
Yeah, he looks comfortable, doesn't he, in that centre half, and on the ball he looks comfortable as well. Looks a good prospect if they can keep hold of him.
Yes, they can.
Wait for the linesman to get back into position. And it looks like John Boy has been withdrawn. Not sure who's come on yet, couldn't see on our cameras, but Kane Winfire looking to get his shot off there. Good feet by Kane, and just crowded out, but he's still battling away in on the edge of the 18, and eventually Grimsby do clear, which picked up by Timmy, headed out wide. But only found Max Wright outside of his foot, but Grimsby do pick it up, and it's Gibson twisting and turning and wins the throw in. Let's see who's come on for John Boy. Could be Boswell or Howie Hudson. Max Wright looks to go across to Waterfall. Waterfall comes inside. And Clifford picks it up, dictating the play there in the centre midfield. But Kane finds Vernon. Vernon back to Flett, who goes out wide. It is Jack Boswell who's come on for John Boy. Poor touch by Jack, not a good first touch for him. Young lad, come through the ranks.
Good position for him there, for Jack. He's got the ball, wet the ball well, got it out trim, and he's just let it go underneath his foot. It's a shame. Good position lost by Clay.
He's looking to get forward again, and good work this time by Jack Boswell. Wins it back, and he lays it back to Winfire. Winfire hooks it forward, but it's cleared by Waterfall, and he receives it back. Looking for the channel ball. Dealt with by Clee. Flicked on a free kick there on Josh Venny. Looks like there's going to be another substitute made. Typical pre-season swaps and changes.
Yeah, just changes the rhythm of the game, unfortunately.
Just looking who that is going off. Can't make out who it is, I'm afraid. On comes 21, and that's Cameron Painter. And 22, Duncan Adina. So that's all Grimsby subs made, apart from the goalkeeper, I believe, Sam Russell. And Clee played it short into the feet of Flett, but he lost out, battling away to get the ball back. Again, it was Pollock who stopped Flett in his tracks there. It's cleared away. A bit of ping pong. Eventually goes out for a throw in to Cleethorpes, which Kane will take. Josh Rennie making himself available, but goes forward to Vernon. Vernon picked out by Kane.
Yeah, they're trying to get Wooders past the front line, which they didn't do in the first half. And they're trying to get the two wide guys closer to Vernon's, and they're looking better for it.
Ball's whipped in by Flett. Flett far post, but again the wind carries it too far and goes safely away for a goal kick. McEwen wants to pick the ball up. There's another substitute. And it's Kane Winfire going off, and it's got to be Howie Hudson, I believe. No. Just came over, I don't know what's going on there. But Kane goes back to his position at left back. Top already gone over to left back, so I don't know what's going on there.
I'm not sure. Have they sent him back off?
And McEwen gets the ball back and going to play it neatly across the back line. A little pressure from Clee, but Vaines eventually goes to close it down. And Benny challenges there in the middle of the field. Little lad, but he does get up well. Puts his challenges in, and Max Wright cuts inside. Good run by Max Wright. Looking to get to the 18. Feeds Montel Gibson. Gibson looks to get the ball across and cut out neatly by Michael Jackson for a corner for Grimsby.
Good to see Wright getting forward. First time he's really got past his man.
Ball's cut in from the corner. Free header there by Pollock. No one on Pollock there. And luckily for Clee, it didn't get too much purchase on it, but it's picked up by Hewitt, who goes wide to the corner taker. Can't quite see who it is. It's number 15. It's Marcus Day, the trialist, and he's whipped past his man. And challenge comes in on Pollock, I think it is, by Jaffa. Nothing in it though. I don't think there's anything malice in there. I think it's just two players coming together, and Pollock felt the full force of it. Looks a very, very good prospect.
He does. I like the size of him. He's just he's a big boy, but he's in good shape as well. I mean, he's got to be, what is he? He's going to be 6'2", 6'3" now, is he? 20-year-old, is he? 21-year-old?
Yeah, he's on a young lad. Made his breakthrough last year. I think he played 20, 21 games, something like that for Town before
That's awesome.
it stopped, and made a good account of himself. By
He
all.
hasn't missed anything this afternoon. He's won every header. He's looked good on the ground. He's looked very, very good.
We get back underway with a drop ball, and Theo rolls it out of his goal, as he normally does. It's cleared, but picked up by Bateson. Bateson to Vaines, who continues it back, and it's all ping-pongy at the moment, and Grimsby win it back. Cleared down the line, chested by Montel Gibson. Wants to get away from his man, but tidied up by Jaffa to Theo, who goes wide to Topless, but Topless under pressure and loses out. Grimsby win the ball on the edge of Clee's 18, dangerous area, and shot comes in, but dealt with by Theo down to his right hand side. Clee looked a little bit tentative at the back line at times.
Yeah, I think they're getting caught in between either to play or not to play, and they kind of do nothing. I think if you're going to play from the back, you've got to commit yourself, be brave. Which they did in the first half at times. Well, I think the two mistakes they made is obviously looks to be playing on the mind at the minute.
Yeah, 2-0, you're still in the game. 3.
Yeah.
Game's really gone unless a miracle happens, but
Yeah, I think Dave Smith's still sticking with his system of five in midfield, but it looks to me to have flicked Fletty further forward. So instead of having the midfielders sitting in front of your back four, you've got two midfielders, and Fletty seems to have gone in behind Burns.
Richardson looking to clear his lines, but clears it straight out for another Grimsby throw, which Max Wright will pick up. Thrown in. Not sure who that is. It's 21 is Cameron Painter. And they go across the back line again, and Pollock really forward for Grimsby's. Pollock gets himself into some good positions, and they win a corner off Michael Jacklin. Grimsby with the corner at the King George Stadium end. Chipped in, little dink in, and Waterfall comes and wins his header, but easily claimed by Theo, who quickly looks for the run of Flett. Flett out on this right hand side for Cleethorpes. Quickly surrounded by 2 players, but Cleeth come away with it. Venny got involved there, and
Good feet.
yeah, miscue by Cameron Painter. Topless. Right from the camera. He lays it back to low, and Richardson will clear his lines. Headed clear by that man, Pollock. And he gets, you notice he wins the ball there, he's pushing himself further forward to get the second ball, he wants to be on the ball.
I think he's following the play now as well.
Yeah. And Grimsby playing it across the midfield, and there he is, Pollock outside there as a winger. But ball comes across to the far side, Max Wright heads it back into the middle, and Clean need to clear the lines, and they do. Flett picks it up under pressure, forces Grimsby back, and Max Wright keeps it in. About 15 minutes to go. Still 3 goals to the good, Grimsby. It's cleared by McEwen. And Jeffer wins it, lays it into the feet of Venny. It's out wide for Clay. Ball whipped in by Winfarrow, and just too close to McEwen, who comfortably takes it into his hands and finds Max Wright. But Max Wright gives a difficult ball in centre midfield there, and Clay battle away and scrap for it, but Grimsby do win the throw. Head of Ian Holloway there, going on. And Watford looking to come forward. Seems to be holes appearing in Cleeth's midfield there.
I mean, what you were now, I'd imagine the lads are getting a little bit leggy now. Cleave had to do a lot of chasing.
Boswell's come over to this right hand side and does well, and we judged to have given a free kick away. It's a dangerous area on the corner of the 18. 2 in the wall. Now Williams to whip one in this time.
Now he's having a well-earned rest.
He's number 16. Ira Jackson, he's over it. Max Wright looks interested. It goes out to Max Wright. Short ball played, and they look to get to the byline and been kept in now. Poor set play there by Grimsby.
Yeah, it looked something that they've done on the training pitch. They just didn't. The pass was a little bit too firm, which is unfortunate. Good to see that.
And another stoppage, I think, for another substitute. And this time it's Howie Hudson, another young lad, Marcus, coming through the 18s. Good to see these players getting minutes on the pitch in such a big game for them.
Yeah, it's great stuff. Yeah, it's good to see them. It's good to watch them as well.
Not sure who's gone off, but
Curtis has come off, has he?
yeah, could be Curtis Bateson off. I've seen Harry Hudson play for the 18s and 21s, and looks real handful, good player. Possibly got a good future at the Owls. Throw to Clay Fletty in the centre, gives it back, receives it back himself and looks to turn Harry Hudson.
Good feet.
Yeah, Venny picks the ball up. Is out wide to Topless. Good 1-2 with Topless. Venny gets the ball, gets to the byline, and wins a free kick. Strong challenge coming in by Duncan Edian on Venny. I think he felt that one. And Fletch looks to get something for Clee here. Chip ball in, and the big hands of James McEwen comes to claim it and throws it out wide there for Grimsby to counter attack. He finds a forward, I think it was Gibson he found, but cut out by Topless, did well there. He's headed back in, I think by Waterfall. And out for another Grimsby throw. Clee win it back from the throw. I can't quite see, is it? Winfarrow over the far side, trying to pick it up and do something, but one back by Grimsby and it's only cleared high. Hudson's underneath it, wins his header against Max Wright, but Max Wright comes back with slips and allows Fleck. Fleck gets his shot off but drags it wide and wide of the goal, and promising position there for Clee, but nothing coming from it, I'm afraid.
Yeah, a little bit of ring rust from Fleck, I think. I think he's played really well, but you can see it's early in the season. I think this is his first game. Yeah, just dragged his shot wide, fortunately. In a good position. I think there was a couple of passes on for him as well.
Well, it's free kick for Grimsby, trying to get the ball back. And actually do. And it'll be Waterfall to take it. He looks inside for Cameron Painter, gives him it back. Painter eventually looks forward and looks to switch it this side where Max Wright is, but that's going to go out for Clee throw. It's thrown in, but picked off by Grimsby and look to come forward again. Harry Clifton on the ball in the halfway line, chips it forward, looks for the run of the number 11 Montel Gibson, and he's been hounded out. Oh, good whip by Hudson, draws the foul off Max Wright.
Good defending from Timmy Lowe. Kept his eye on the ball.
Flat on it. Looking to feet, but cut out by defender, and Vane does well to win it back to Venny. Venny on the halfway line, looking to get forward, but finds Boswell, and he turns find Bateson. Bateson's still on the pitch, so not sure who he's. But there's Vane's in a good position. Vane's looks to get the ball.
Great ball into Burns. Maybe took it a bit earlier, but McKean's done well.
Looks to split the defenders there. There's a good ball in from Topo. Vane's just couldn't quite get on the end of it, and it's snuffed out. But handball by Timmy Lowe. A free kick for Grimsby. That's the number 22, Duncan Edina. Yeah. Rolls it back to McEwen. Really looking to press, but Pollock looks for a good ball and found forward there, breaking, and it's Jackson, I think, who whips the ball across, but poor ball across the face of goal there. In a good position there, Marcus. It should have done better there.
Yeah, there's 2 on 2. Should have been a better ball across the box, and he did a nice little tap in. Yeah, not the best.
I think think Hudson's took one in the face there from Medina. Looked a little bit of an stray arm there. I think went into the face of
Yeah,
young,
maybe left one on him, did he?
yeah, young Harry Hudson. It's finally cleared high. Flet's underneath, sorry, Jeffers underneath it, and they're battling away, and Clee do win it. Farrer on it. Lowe's under pressure there, and had to go all the way back.
I think Tim will be thanking Kane for that one.
It's picked up by Clee and driven forward, and Vane's in a good position.
He's in.
It's forced wide by the defender, but supported by Topless. Topless looks to play it with Flet. Flet looking to get past his man, and now he's surrounded by two. Grimsby easily taken off him there, but cleared by the defender and throw in for Cleethorpes. Topless to Bateson. Bateson, it's got to be a free kick there for Cleethorpes. It is, and stop from taking it quickly. 21 done. Cameron Painter stops Bateson doing it quick. In good position. Complete on the score sheet. It's a good ball in. He found. Oh! Hit the post. A great position there. Did it hit the post?
I think it hit the post. I don't know what Grimsby was doing. Did the switch
Just
off?
switch off there. It's a great ball in and great run. And he just guides it in. Find the post, but Hudson caught offside there. Be good to see a replay of that if we can. Not sure we've got the replay set up. But good free kick, well worked. Grimsby clear the lines now, and must be a free kick on Timmy yet. Quickly taken by Theo. Out wide to Topper. Topless. Back to Theo. It's headed back by Duncan Adian.
He's done well since he's come on.
Yeah, he's in place of Matt Pollock, I think, and he Pollock took that kick and he's come on and slotted in well. Sure, long to go. I think around about 5-10 minutes max. Low back to the keeper, which closed down quickly and had to hurry to clear it. Straight out for a throw in. And Ian all the way there. Up and down in his technical area. So Clifton left it short for Max Wright. Tried to nick it, so Grimsby do win it back. Grimsby playing it around now, seeing out these last few minutes. It's headed clear by Topless. Picked up by number 15, Marcus Day. Another trialist for Grimsby. Sure there'll be a few of them coming and going in the next few weeks.
I'm sure he needs a few more signings before, well, I say the first game, but you're talking 2 weeks.
So miscue by McEwen, and he gets away with it. It's only headed back into his arms this time. He rolls it out to Duncan Adian. Gets it back and plays it across his 18-yard line to Waterfall. Goes long this time, looking for the run of Montel Gibson. Tries to go past Topless and it's gone out of front leg goal kick. Difficult for these young Grimsby players as well, you know, they've come into the side from non-league, you know, and you know, to get up to speed of professional football. And Ian Holloway says he's made them work hard, but it's difficult for them.
Yeah, it's going to be real tough on going into a pro dressing room and then trying to make your mark. But exciting times from obviously going to get used to the area as well, which is a big thing. If you look at the goal score, I mean, they've obviously got something about them.
Yeah, certainly have. At any level of football to score that amount of goals.
Yeah, no, it's good.
So Hudson looking to find Vernon chests it. It's tidied up by...
He does that well, Clifton.
Yeah.
He gets in front, bogs into front man, he gets in front of him and gives him a little bit of a nibble. Gets a lot of balls up that way.
And Grimsby just playing it across. Marcus Day playing it out wide, and they're looking for a bit of keep ball, bit of possession. Eventually go long over that far side, and Jaffa comes across to nullify him, Ira Jackson, and it goes back, and this time Waterfall looks to switch to play, finds Max Wright, he's got advanced, back to Clifford, and Grimsby keeping the ball really well now.
Yeah, moving it well. Play getting a little bit too deep, and it's needing a lot of space for Grimsby to pop it about.
Picked up by Marcus Day. Into feet, but can't find it, and looking for the run of Ira Jackson, and straight through to Theo. Topless looking for Fairns, but cut out by Dean, and it's picked up by Bateson. Into Jock Cohen. Quick feet to Flett. Flett loses out there. Caught in two minds there, Flett, and it's allowed Jackson to have a run at Timmy Lowe to see what he can do, and gets his shot off, but skews it well wide. And Clear get away with that. Got to go across your keeper there, haven't you? For the shot.
Yeah, he looked decent when he was with his little step overs. You're thinking, he's going to do something here, but unfortunately, he just took his eye off it at the last minute and sliced it iron wide.
Cleared out by Theo, but only for a throw in for Grimsby. And that is full time. So, end to this season's pre-season friendly with Grimsby, where they take the honours comfortably in the end, 3-0. Good workout for both sides, Marcus, and a lot of positives hopefully from for Dave Smith, Cleethorpes, and for Ian Holloway for Grimsby.
Yeah, I think they both got out of it what they wanted.
Paul, well done, mate. Just before we finish, Paul from East-Trans, match sponsor for today, man of the match for Kane. How do you find that, Kane?
That's tough, mate, I'm not going to lie. I'm knackered now. A bit fitter and sharper than us, but we suspected when the pros. But I think we competed, we was in the game, we actually played quite well, and the scoreline flattered a little bit.
Yeah, I think first half, you and John Boyle down that left wing, you sort of got a few passes together and caused them a few problems. Elliot Hewitt in that for Grimsby caused them a few issues, and a couple of times we could have got in, had the ball fell for us, but good things to work on.
Yeah, definitely. Appreciate when it really counts, innit?
Yeah.
There's nothing to worry about. We're playing well and we're competing with a team that's way higher than us, so I'll be happy with that.
Yeah. Well done, Kane. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
Well done. Thanks.
Cheers,
Cheers, Paul. Thanks very much. We've got one or two. We've got Matty Pollock. Hopefully, we can get down here for an interview, and one or two others. So just bear with us, stay with us, and we'll see if we can get some words for you Grimsby fans off Matty Pollock. Yeah. Cheers, Kane.
I'll look up with it.
Just got Matty Pollock here. Thanks for joining us, Matty. Good workout for you?
Aye, like you say, obviously first game back. I think for both teams, obviously I know you've had a couple of games, obviously. Cleveland's had a couple of games, but now it was hard, obviously, first 90 minutes, and they're a good side, and obviously it was a good blow. Looking forward, like, everyone's happy to be back, and it's a good start, really. Good, obviously, for me as well, got a goal, 90 minutes. Can't really ask for much more on a clean sheet, so.
Yeah, excellent start for you. Nice little goal to boot as well for a defender. You can't always argue with that. Our co-commentator Marcus Newfalls picked you out straight away as man of the match, absolutely dominant at the back, good with your feet. Have you been working on that in lockdown? Have you been getting yourself?
Yeah, like you say, I think obviously there was a lot of negatives to lockdown, but I think the positive that we can all take is we had a lot of time to practice on things we aren't obviously like as good at. Like obviously for me, it's like my left foot, I play on the left quite a lot, so obviously brush it on the head in and stuff like that. And I think for me, trying to get into situations, been working a lot with Ant to try and get into situations where, like, if I don't get the first head and then I'm getting the knockdowns like I did from my goal. And obviously, like I said, lockdown's been hard, but as a group, I think we've all done really well to keep ticking over, get everyone's come back in good condition, and obviously we've went and done well today. Do you know what I mean? First game back.
Excellent. Thanks very much for joining us, and good luck for the season.
Thank you. Cheers.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Thanks, and I think that will conclude that from the My Energy Stadium. Appreciate all you watchers out there. Really does make a difference to both clubs, because obviously Grimsby do receive some finances from this game, and I really do appreciate you taking time out to pay your £5, and I hope you fully enjoyed it here at the My Energy Stadium, where it's ended. Cleethorpes Town 0, Grimsby Town 3. A fantastic advert for local football and the local area. So once again, hope you've all enjoyed it, and we'll be in touch soon. Okay. Just delighted again. Sorry, we thought we'd all gone, but managed to grab hold of the big man, Scott Veins. How did you find it out there, Scott? A good 45 minutes today.
Yeah, it's just another good workout, really. It's pre-season, that's what it's all about. Getting minutes under our belt. Obviously, the situation's a bit different this year. The fans couldn't come in, which is a shame. But yeah, we've felt like we've performed all right today. Obviously, give away some sloppy goals, which we're not too happy with. But in general play, there was not a lot in it.
Yeah, we saw that out there and commentated on it. That there's times when we looked as if we could press a bit more, look a bit higher up the field, just seemed to need a little bit more field to help you guys out up top there. It must have been difficult on your own.
Yeah,
it's Matty Pollock and Waterfall, the good players.
Yeah, it's always tough. I mean, as a sort of down the middle striker, you're always sort of outnumbered anyway. You get used to sort of working in that way, two centre backs against a striker, but that's what the other lads are for, to try and move people. And but yeah, I mean, we played against a good team, Grimsby Town, so we know that the majority of the time we're not going to have the ball. And actually, I think we were probably a bit surprised with how much we did have the ball, and like you say, could have done better certain areas. But at this stage, we'll take it.
Yeah, looking forward to the season starting September the 12th, I think, is it? Something like that. I think the fixtures come out next Friday.
Right.
So, fingers crossed we can get going again and get the season up and running. Looking forward to that.
Can't wait. Yeah, it's just been a long layoff. This lockdown has been a massive layoff for the lads, and we're all enjoying training and enjoying playing these friendlies, and looking forward to getting underway again. We can't wait.
Great stuff, and I'm sure the fans hopefully due in on Tuesday. We can get some fans in, I think,
Yeah.
on Tuesday, so that'd be good. Get a few fans in there.
Yeah, it'd be great to see some faces, because obviously it's a small community club, and we get to know a lot of the fans, so it'd be great to say hello and for them to watch us play.
Brilliant. Thanks for joining us, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the season, Scott.
Yeah, cheers, Pat.
Cheers. Thank you. Bye. And I think that will be it. Conclude today at the My Energy Stadium, where Grimsby ran out 3-0 winners against Cleveland. Good game, enjoyed by everybody here, and I hope you've all enjoyed it at home. And we'll speak soon. What time are we looking at that? This evening at some point. So if you have missed anything, you want to rewatch it, then do tune back into We Capture TV and click on it, and you'll be able to see the game all over again. So again, this time, that is it. I am going this time. All the best, everybody, and good luck for the season to both teams.
much I'm getting paid for